Ava Ollard makes 6 changes from the side. That put 6 by Glasgow women last week. Parker Smith, Hunter, Samson, Hanley, Meekie and Forsyth all in the fray. Debbie McCulloch makes 3 changes from the side that suffered a slender loss to Rangers last week. Cleland, Marshall and Mason in from the start. Jordan again, the break of play falling neatly for her. Cries of a handball off the arm of Georgia Hunter there. Spartans bench very unhappy, but still in their possession though. Galbraith now tussling away with Hunter. Not too many cries from the players, mind you. It's seeing it there, Claire. It's smart, but again Grant coming away with it. Rude trying to send Erin Rennie into a little bit of space. Rennie bearing down on goal, still with Rennie, back to Georgia Timms, but Dion McMahon, a good tackle in there, falls to Meekie. McCafferty clears up to Mason. She's got plenty of time to bring it under her control.
It was great play down the flank, ball into the box. What a tackle it is, by the way, by McMahon. She has to make it because it's going towards goal. Whether Harrison saves it or not, it's another story, but it's an absolutely fantastic tackle.
Sampson trying to feed that ball into Georgia Timms, who'd managed to get in between the 2 defenders, just perhaps asking a little bit too much, but it was a cracking run from Timms.
It's a great run from her. I actually think it could go slightly earlier, but she's really unlucky not to control it here. If she does, I think they're in trouble. Great run, great ball.
But slack again, and Kira Grant right on it in a flash. Grant has the pace. Nice little dummy from Forsyth into Rennie now. Who knows what she meant there really in Rennie's effort. I think that was a cross, but it was perhaps going to just always be flying over.
I think it's a shot.
Do you reckon?
I think it's a shot, actually. I just don't think she catches it right, but again, they're just showing the danger that they do have.
Smith hugging this near touch side. Hart's just very patient in their play. A lot of neat build up. Grant managing to work that out to Handley. Forsyth trying to get the first time pass. She'll be allowed another bite at the cherry. Opts to go for goal. Would be a spectacular effort that from distance. Perhaps not troubling Rachel Harrison too much, but maybe worth the shot. But prior to that, Claire, a lot of really neat build up play from Hearts. She was perhaps just a little in the wrong there. McCafferty bursting forward, binding Rhea McCafferty, who slides it through for Hannah Jordan, and then Charlotte Parker Smith quick off her line, reading the play really well there. It's a great bursting run from Robin McCafferty, neat turn and quick getaway from Rhea McCafferty, and it's fantastic goalkeeping from Charlotte Parker Smith. Kira Grant bearing down on goal, managing to perhaps pick up on a slight Spartans error. Rona Douglas trying to keep it in place. She's not been able to do so. Will go out for a corner kick there, but as Claire was very timely saying, it all comes from the pressure here of Kira Grant. Alana Marshall showing a little bit too much. Decent save from Rachel Harrison, perhaps not the power that Grant would want in that shot. She'll get an opportunity to perhaps set up the opening goal here from the corner kick. Grant's drilled delivery right into the path of Captain Georgia Hunter, and it was all so very simple for the Hearts defender to nod that beyond Rachel Harrison. Cannot be given Georgia Hunter that sort of room in the box. That's her 3rd league goal of the season. Smiles all round. Lovely footwork from Jenny Smith. She's allowed the opportunity to drive forward, and Georgia Timms getting the shot away. She'll be disappointed. She had so much time there, really head in hands. She really should be testing perhaps. Brilliant from Jenny Smith to tear away from Rona Douglas. Thistle are so comfortable in their defensive performances. Went through a little blip at the beginning of the year, but that's really what Brian Graham's side have been able to establish themselves as Kat Smart finds a little bit of space. Hannah Jordan keeping it alive on the far side, and then Rosie McQuillan's shot is just never really on target at all, dragged all the way.
The ball just seems to break at the right point for them. I don't know actually if I would have liked Smart to actually put the shot on there. It then goes wide and the ball gets pulled back, and Rosie McQuillan just never really gets her feet set to try and take the strike on, and it goes wide. But again, it's slightly promising for them. They're going to want more of that.
Hunter trying to pick the run off Jenny Smith. It'll just be a question of can she meet it in time. She certainly can. Back across, and Georgia Timms managing to put Spartans defence under enough pressure, and Robin McCafferty sends that one into the back of her own net. There's not an awful lot she can do at all. It's a teasing ball in.
It's really unfortunate, but it's a great diagonal pass into Smith, who's, by the way, had such an influence since she's come onto the pitch. What a cross into the box that is. However, she's going with her right foot. It's so difficult. You need to either try and come round with your left so it's hooking back up the pitch, or even get your head on it. But yeah, Cannon's off her because she goes with her right foot, and it's into the net, and unfortunately for them it's 2-0 now.
Callie Gibb though trying to leave some sort of mark for Spartans on the affair, and she certainly leaves her mark on the goal post. Just allowed a little bit of time to catch that break of the ball. Kat Smart managing to feed her through, and that will be the final action of the game. It does finish at the Oriam 2-0 to Hearts. They go 8 points clear in 4th spot.
I'm happy finally we got the 3 points against the Spartans. That always has been a difficult opponent for us, and well, I think that we dominate the game, and happy for the result.
Probably, first 5-10 minutes of the first half we'd done all right, but then we just kind of just totally broke down, unfortunately, and Hearts started to control the game.